The year 1977. Ryan Gosling plays a private dick. Russell Crowe is an enforcer. These two meet as they are following leads that lead them to each other. In a bit of violence, they realize that they have a common ground. If they can team up, they can go their own ways after solving this case. An adult film actress by the name of Misty Mountains is murdered. Connecting with other leads, they try and figure this out, and it becomes an even larger scale ordeal. It could be nationwide. It could actually become global. Who knows? So, without spoiling anything and without attempting to go into this intricate detail, which includes Detroit automotive, even though this movie is filmed in Georgia and it takes place in California, and it's all about the Detroit auto sales, there's a lot to this movie that you need to follow as much as you possibly can. I don't want to spoil it, but along with Ryan Gosling's character's daughter, played by Anjali Rice, a.k.a. Holly in the film, these three are the stars of this film. They hold their own in this neo-noir type film. There's action, there's comedy, there's some drama thrown in here. They feel that there's some ulterior motives between the director of justice, played by Kim Basinger, or Basinger, depending on how you want to say it, in this case for her daughter, trying to find her. Where is she? What does she know about some certain elements that I don't want to spoil? I think the film has an absolutely fantastic cast. Ryan Gosling is just transcendent. Russell Crowe, in a bit of a different role for him, they really mesh well. They have a common ground in wanting to help people, but also they love helping themselves at what they do. These are not straight-laced, detectives by any means. Russell Crowe's character absolutely will do whatever he has to do to anybody to get the job done. At the same side, Ryan Gosling is more of a weaselly, bumbling detective, kind of Clouseau in a sense, but he's willing to make a darn fool of himself to do what he needs to do, if that makes any sense. Holly's character is one of these kids that is smarter, way beyond her age, and it kind of threw me for a loop, but she's really good at it. I'm not taking anything away from her. Shane Black directed this. He wrote it. He also did Lethal Weapon 1, 2, and 3. I'm not sure if he did 4 off the top of my head, but he did some really good films, including Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and Iron Man 3. There's some seriously cool moments in this film. Ryan Gosling, I can't speak any higher for the quality of actor that he is. Movies like Blue Valentine and Drive, he's phenomenal, and he gives probably maybe his best performance yet, and he's just giving 5-star performances. The whole tumbling thing, the element, I don't want to ruin it, is just hilarious and awesome. There's some incredible action sequences at the end. There's brutality. What I like is that it's paced at it's a good stretch, and then there'll be a scene of violence, and it absolutely is very intense when it's there, and it's subtle. It's not action sequences that are just throwaway. You'll forget about them in a second. You're like, wow, that one scene was really cool, and it's shot really well. It's very 70s, like the 80s, 70s style, very culty feel to this film. I like it a lot. There's also some things that are just really kind of dumb to me, like the opening sequence, so this isn't ruining anything. There's a porn star named Misty Mountains. This kid's looking at her Playboy, and then or whatever magazine it is, and she goes right into his house. There's some fantastical moments in this film that kind of throw me off a little bit. I'm just being honest. My audience absolutely loved it, so once again, I'm probably the odd man out. But there's just some things in this movie that feel just a little bit too convoluted and a little too red herring for me. like having characters like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let me explain those really quick. Like, there's a bartender, there's a kid on a bike, and then I think it's a taxi driver. I think give me his but those kind of things kind of threw me off. But overall, I just want to say, not downplaying these actors' performances, they're phenomenal. Really, really good performances.